So the level remains the same because there are amphidromic points which suck the water from the ocean constantly, permanently. There are many points like that.
Yes, it's this fool again. This video was from a flat earther, a Brazilian flat earther that called himself Fake Flip. I did find it through a recommendation on Taboo Conspiracy channel, and No Fanfare had published it. After that I have discussed this with Fake Flip, No Fanfare and Taboo Conspiracy, because it's pure nonsense and they stick to it. Taboo says that he think it was interesting, but he don't say that it's true. And the other two fools, Fake Flip and No Fanfare, they stick to this nonsense. So I want to look at a part of what was claimed in that video. It's the part about what causes tides. One part is that fresh water is pressed up in the oceans by springs, and on several places on Earth the water is sucked into the underworld. I don't know where it goes, but two of those places is in the Lofoten area in Norway, where I part of the year live. And funny enough, when I published my video I was in Lofoten, so this place is well known for me. I have been on both the places he's talking about, I have driven boats there and so on. So let's have a closer look at those two locations.
So the level remains the same because there are amphidromic points which suck the water from the ocean constantly, permanently. There are many points like that. I don't know all of them, but I know many of them. So there are two in Norway, for example. There are 2 points in Norway. Like they make huge whirlpools on the surface because they keep sucking a huge amount of water permanently from that area of the Atlantic.
Let's look a bit closer on the two areas he's talking about in Norway. Saltströmmen is one of them. Let's start with that one. So, according to Fake Flip and No Fanfare, this is a very dangerous place and people die here. Yes, people have drowned here, and it can be dangerous, for instance, if you're in a small boat and don't know what you're doing. But it don't prove that the water is sucked here out of the Atlantic. Saltströmmen is a big tourist attraction, and you can go there by ribboats and also to the Sundstream close to Saltströmmen. So here you see a small ribboat on its way into the Saltstream. Do they survive? Look, whirlpools. They are going to die. Oh, they are driving close to one. Oh dear. So if you want to see these, it's easy. You can book a trip with one of those ribboats and see those whirlpools for yourself, and in the same time enjoy the very beautiful nature of this part of the world. The wildlife is stunning. Seagulls, whales, puffins, and a lot of beautiful things to see. I live here part-time of the year, and I really enjoy this part of the world. I can highly recommend it, but it's not dangerous. And the tourists are also happy they did survive. And if you are a diver, you also can book a diving experience in the salt stream. And no one will be sucked out into the Atlantic. I have done this with my friends, and we all survived, and this is much more dangerous than traveling through the salt stream. Let's look a bit closer on the salt stream. First, let's look at the area. Saltströmmen is located here, and the other area that I want to talk about is located here. Let's focus on Saltströmmen for the moment. Because of the tides, 400 million cubic meter of sea water is moving through this narrow stretch, the salt stream, every 6 hours. But the stretch is too narrow, so all water can't pass at the same time, and then the water is 1 meter higher on one side than to the other side of the salt stream. So if you're going to pass there with a boat, you have downhill or uphill, just like in a steep river. East of Saltströmmen you have a quite big fjord. The name of that one is Skreistadfjorden, and there are several small harbors in that fjord. And to get out at sea they need to pass Saltströmmen. And if we look at that area using marine traffic, we can see several ships and boats in that area or in that fjord. Let's look at a place called Rognan down here. I can see this old fishing boat arrived in this harbor yesterday, so let's look at the past track of that fishing boat. Okay, it came from the sea, let's zoom in, and it passed through Saltströmmen. It's that possible, isn't that very dangerous? Let's look at the chart of that area. This is Saltströmmen, and as you can see there are lighthouses and lights for helping navigate through. So this is the fairway into this big fjord. So down here is Saltströmmen and up here is Moskenströmmen. Let's look at the chart of this area too. And here is Moskenströmmen. On the chart you see the depth in meters, and the darker blue areas is shallow water. So when the tide comes, it's forced for the deeper parts. So the reason for the strong currents here and the whirlpools is the same as in the salt stream. Fake Flip, No Fanfare and Taboo conspiracy. They believe this is a mysterious place where the seawater disappears in holes, and that's the explanation for tides. This is caused by tides, it's not the explanation for tides.
Destroy.
So, as you see, this was pure nonsense. They have no explanations for tides, and they only tells fairy tales. I hope you like this video. I will be back soon. Have a nice day. See you soon. Bye.